Hey trainers, welcome to today's video. I'm at home alone with my dog today and he seems to want to be in every video I'm recording, so say hello to Nacho again. So today's video is going to be getting that bottom objective solo as an all-rounder. So we're going to see which all-rounder does it the quickest. It's going to be the first objective at bottom and each all-rounder is going to be at their max evo because if you are running at jungle you can definitely do that before the first objective. So I'm going to predict that Garchomp does it the quickest. So without further ado, let's crack on. Alright guys, we've got Aegislash this time, one of the hardest mons to actually play in this game in my opinion. It's a very complex mon to play but really enjoyable and we're going to give this a go. Let's see how we get on. Now we usually like to build up some damage with the wide guard, but we're not getting that there. There we go. That last hit was a pretty big one. Okay. I mean, that was okay. I feel like that probably could go quicker, but let's see how it compares at the end. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, Azu. We love a bit of a zoom roll, we do. Let's see how he gets on. Another one that's slightly fallen off the meta at the moment, but it's still a lot of fun to use, especially in solo queue. And it seems to be doing some alright damage here. Obviously everything's a crit, so okay, that's tasty. That's tasty. Let's see how it compares to the rest of them. Let's move on to the next one. Now, Buzzwall is an interesting one because Buzzwall's moves don't actually really work on the objectives, as you've just seen. So you kind of just need to keep beating it, to be honest. Smackdown does do damage, and like Superpower slightly does damage, but obviously you don't do anything with it. It can affect Leki, once it's been caught, but yeah, you just kind of need to keep hitting it. I feel like that means that Buzzwall is really rubbish at ripping objectives, unfortunately. It's a really good mon zoning people, but yeah, I feel like that was a long time. Oh, poor Buzzwall. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, we just evolved him to Chaza in time. Let's give this a go. Okay. I mean, Chaza still does quite a bit of tick damage. And it's quite easy to fly around it, so you don't get stunned too much. Okay, that felt decent. That felt quick enough. Let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, Dragonite. Dragonite is a monster at securing objectives. It has fallen off at the moment, so we're going to have to see how it goes. But Jesus Christ, it seems to be just as good as it was. It just rips. And we've got that mega hyper beam now. Let's give that a go. Look at that. Look at that. That's tasty. That is still very enjoyable. Let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, the mighty Garchomp, one of my favourite Pokemon. Just all together. Let's see how it gets on with this Regice here. Oh, when you get that boosted going, it is quick. It is really freaking quick. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Alright, Lucario. I feel like Lucario has been a staple of Pokemon Unite since the game came out, to be honest. So, let's see how it gets on. Power Up Punch and Close Combat is still a really, really strong moveset. And you can just see it doing a lot of damage there. There we go. Tasty. Tasty. Power Punch does so much damage. Alrighty, let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, Machamp, one of my favourite mons to play as. Let's go. Love the crits that you get off Machamp. It's one of my favourite all-rounders to play. Probably the one that I've played the most, to be honest. Let's go. Okay. I actually expected that to be a lot quicker, but it's going to be interesting to see what the time comparison is at the end. Let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, Scissor's falling off a little bit at the moment. But let's see how it gets on. I still really enjoy using it because it's just a really fun mon to use, to be honest. The Sword Dance and the Bullet Punch work so well together. Okay, it's a nice set, nice combo set to do. I feel like that wasn't as quick as I thought it was going to be, but hey, let's move on to the next one. Alright, now we have Serena. I really enjoy Serena. I've always enjoyed Serena. But I feel like when it comes to fighting with Serena, you're just unstoppable. Obviously, it has had some recent nerfs that has put it in a a really conspicuous position at the moment. But look at that! Look at that! You just don't stop attacking as Serena. If you chain your moves with the Queen Majesty, you just do not stop attacking. I feel like it's really good when it comes to fighting at objectives. So I'm going to be interested to see how quick that was at the summary screen at the end. Let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, we're on the big Godzilla. Let's give it a go. True damage coming in there. Those crits coming in. That's huge. Let's go. But obviously, because you are standing so close to it, I do feel like you do get stunned quite a bit with it. But, you know, I'm not sure how quick that felt. I don't know if it felt that quick. But let's see how it compares at the end. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, we've got the most broken mon that's ever been put into this game in his little hat, and I feel like it's just going to do the quickest rip of this out of anyone. I mean, look at those crits. Look at those crits. Yeah, I mean, it is. There's a reason people are not playing Pokemon Unite at the moment, and it is this mon. So I'll be very surprised if that isn't the quickest out of them all. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. I think the next one is the last one, which is Shifu, who we know is amazing at getting secures. But let's see how it gets on with ripping. Okay, so it's only fair if we do a Rapid Strike and a Single Strike Shifu in this, because they are quite different. So we're going to start off with a Single Strike Shifu, see how we get on with that. Obviously it does some really good crits, but then we want to get it to the level where we finish it off like this, and I mean, that one punch does so much damage. Okay, let's do the Rapid Strike Shifu next. Alrighty, Rapid Strike Shifu. Let's see how we get on with this. I actually feel like I prefer the Rapid Strike build. I just find it a lot more fun, especially in team fights. But obviously, you just can't compete with the secure. Oh, okay, decent. The secure that Single Strike gives you. So it's kind of like, what play style do you prefer? Alrighty, that was the last one. That was a lot of all-rounders. Let's do a summary and see which one does it the quickest. Alright guys, that's really interesting stuff. A Garchomp rips it in 7 seconds, but the Buzzwall does it in 22 seconds. That's such a massive difference, it's crazy. But next, we're going to be doing this with supports. So expect the video to be about half an hour long, because I can imagine it's going to take forever to kill those things. And I'm going to guess that Eldegoss does the most damage and does it the quickest. So thanks for watching, everybody. It's been really fun. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.